I call upon the College Chaplain, Father Michael Wall, to read the conferring blessing.
Slug as litigor nef pole, cig na hefishig. Sinean fo, a dhéma maglúna, I vínisha an ahar, o nanometer gach clown nav agus talav. Godugus shadív as olvahas ad lora, go vaig shiv nart agus cumas in vénach twin a spirid. Go mari Christi vo grí thri crediv. Go meg shiv prevaha agus bunaha sa grá, llí go védig shiv féin agus na neve galéir, fad agus lehed, agus irda agus dainas a hiskent. Go churig shiv ólas a grá Christ, a tháirs con tiskana, agus go lín for shiv, de lín varacht umlán dé. Glór don té úd a féidir dó, I bhad níos mó dhéanamh, ná mar a díribid nó smaoineh féin Tuid an cóg de taig obair uning. Glór go raibh aige an aglis agus I gríst Isa, ó glún, go brach na brethe. Amen.
I am pleased to call on the President of the University of Limerick, Professor Don Barry, to formally convene a meeting of the University for the purpose of conferring academic awards.
Members of the Mary Immaculate College Governing Body, members of the academic councils, faculty members, distinguished guests, parents, families and friends, and graduands of the class of 2013. A meeting of the university is hereby convened for the purpose of conferring academic awards. Exercising the power granted to the University of Limerick by Oireachtas Éireann, I hereby confer degrees of the university on the graduates of the Faculty of Education. Students not present are hereby conferred in absentia.
I'm pleased to call upon the chairperson of the governing body of Mary Immaculate College, Bishop Brendan Leahy, to make an address of welcome.
Good morning, everyone. President of the University of Limerick, Professor Don Barry, President of Mary Immaculate College, Professor Michael Hayes, fellow trustees of the college and members of An Bord Rialaithe, members of the governing body of the University of Limerick, academic staff, other college staff members, invited guests, families, and most especially the graduates of the class of 2013. I warmly welcome you to this very, very wonderful occasion. Tá anáthas ó chrí orm, 100,000 fáta chuiróh ile go dtí an chláiste inniuh. Is spéisialt an ácádaí é seo. Go háirithe dómh siúd go léir atá ag buint gradam inniuh. Din me cógádas díobh go léir, agus din me cógádas chomá le bhór dismóthóirí. As the new chairman of the newly constituted Bord Rialaithe, I'm delighted to be here. In a sense, without the graduation of its students, a college such as this would be pointless. It exists to promote the best in students to the point of achieving recognition of work done and commitment, the commitment involved in that. And all our research, as it were, bears fruit in that. During your studies here, you have aimed high, you've made good friends, and achieved a very good qualification. The college is proud of you. And I think on a day like today, there's something always slightly emotional, because in that pride, we're delighted to meet. At the same time, there's a slight tinge of nostalgia as we say goodbye in some senses, hoping that many of you will be back, of course, for further studies. But it's as if, I think, in a way, we're gathered here as a community of communities, in the sense that we have parents, we have family, we have relations, we have staff, with the official bodies. This community of communities that have been part and parcel of your journey here through this time here in Mary Immaculate College. I'm sure for the parents, and I know it is, and families, it's a wonderful occasion, and you're rightly proud. Wonderful also because it gives you a chance to put a face maybe on that name of the lecturers that you've heard about, although probably you've checked them out maybe on the website. Nowadays, parents are good on the internet as well. Maybe as well, it's good for you to get to know and meet that lecturer who asked a particular exam question that you heard a lot about at home. But altogether, it's wonderful to be here because you are rightly proud of the achievements being marked here by those who are graduating. I greet especially the academic staff who have given of their heart and mind to help the academic achievements of the graduates these days. While academic staff, as I say, always enjoy this day, they also remember and recall how you have come to this day, and they have given of their best to make it happen. I greet the many others who have played an important role during your time here: professional services staff, student support services, student union reps, chaplaincy services, other college services. Perhaps some of these have been working away in a hidden manner in the background, but their role has been essential, and I think you too would want to acknowledge that today, so I welcome them as well. Now, as well as us being proud, I think that you too can be rightly proud of having studied here at this renowned college, the Limerick College, a college of Mary Immaculate. It is a wonderful college that has rightly earned its prestigious place on the third level educational landscape in Ireland. As successor to Bishop Edward O'Dwyer, who together with the Mercy Sisters laid the foundation stone of this college way back on the 8th of December 1899, I'm honoured to be here and to witness and attest to what he that day said, when he said, "I believe this college will do great work yet." It has done great work now for well over a century, and today you are that great work. In a certain sense, we're seeing on a day like graduation the blossoming of the tree, the foliage emerging, and it's wonderful. It's a joy for everybody. It gives everybody heart. Of course, it's well known that the third level education is now moving through a time of new directions and change. I'm pleased to note the incisive engagement on the part of the college here in the new developments that have been proposed in recent years. Mary Immaculate College finds itself, I believe, in an interesting and stimulating position of belonging to many streams of renewal that are going on at this time. On the one hand, there is the renewal inspired by the many stimuli coming from the various state bodies and other agencies with whom the college works closely and to whom it is grateful for support in so many ways. And clearly here we must acknowledge with enormous gratitude the role of the University of Limerick. On the other hand, there is a current of renewal within the Catholic Church that also informs the educational project of this college, a renewal that revolves around key issues of identity and relationship, unity and plurality, community dialogue and socio-political engagement. And what I want to suggest to you, the graduates today, that precisely because it is a Catholic college engaged in this multi-sourced renewal, the institution has been well placed and is well placed to offer you a distinctive contribution in the midst of the symphony of educational opportunities on offer in Ireland today. Perhaps we need to reflect a little more on this distinctive contribution, and I'd encourage you, the graduates today, to keep in touch with us, to offer your perspectives on your view on how we can continue this renewal as we move forward as a college. Perhaps we could now just briefly review some aspects that you have benefited from and from which you are kind of coming today to an award. Some aspects that perhaps unwittingly you have benefited from. First of all, the college where you studied is part of a worldwide educational project of the Catholic Church. Just think, there are some 1,500 Catholic institutions of higher learning in the world, and it's a growing phenomenon. In the past 20 years alone, over 160 Catholic institutions of higher learning have been established. Your scholarly journey here has taken place within Catholicism as context and horizon. The Catholic Church has a rich, wide intellectual history. Not only that, but it has many traditions artistic, literary, moral and spiritual, historical, socio-political and scientific. Rightly understood, a Catholic college benefits from the lively tradition that is Catholicism, a tradition that is itself constantly undergoing renewal through the interaction of contemplation and experience, study and attentiveness to the signs of the times, such as we see happening at this juncture of the college's history in the multi-sourced renewal that I have just mentioned. At a time when there's a tendency to reduce the horizon of knowledge to what can be measured and to ignore any question touching on ultimate meaning of reality, we need academics and students who explore the big questions, the why questions, with a vision within a vision that harmoniously combines openness to the transcendent and reason, such as we find within Catholicism. After all, our thinking never occurs within a vacuum. We always operate within horizons of understanding that expand towards, ultimately, I would say, infinity, helping us read history and discover hope. Catholicism, in fact, is about seeing things according to the whole vision of reality. And it's also about inhabiting a living space where the event of truth happens, occurs, in the network of relationships that make up ultimately the body of Christ. Truth is then best discerned together in a transdisciplinary approach to research, teaching, and learning. And that's why I'd like to say the day-to-day relationships you've had with one another in the various fields you've been involved in, not just the academic fields, I know you've had great sporting fields here and great achievements which will be recognised later. All those interactions have been terribly important in providing the space which enlivens the whole educational project of this college. Very, very important, essential. One final aspect. Catholicism offers a lively context for reflecting on the socio-economic dimensions of life. After all, the Church is a worldwide community, more than half of whose members are poor. Pope Francis has reminded us time and again of the need to seek out what he calls existential peripheries. And that invitation extends also to our research, to our education, to our learning. We are called to have new eyes, as it were, for the marginalised, the underprivileged, the vulnerable members of society, and also to let them inform our intellectual journey. And that's what you'll be doing as you go ahead now in your careers and further studies. In calling to mind some of these aspects that you find in a Catholic college, it occurs to me that perhaps we have grown so used to Catholic third-level colleges that we've ended up taking them for granted. Perhaps we need to rekindle the fascination and the distinctiveness that's on offer in a Catholic college such as this. It somehow seems strange that we find ourselves in a situation in Ireland where plurality is hailed as very positive at the primary school level. That's vital, it's important. And yet, strangely, plurality risks being severely diminished in our third-level sector. In conclusion, then, I want to congratulate you again, each and every one of you, your parents, friends, everybody here. I thank you for your contribution to this college. Just like a tile in a mosaic is necessary, without that tile the mosaic would be disfigured, so too, each one of you has been like a tile in the mosaic of the development of this college now in these years you've been here. Your role has been essential, and we are grateful, and your role will remain. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. I thank the President, Professor Michael Hayes, who's made a remarkable contribution in his short time here to the college. He's been very helpful to me since I became Chairman of the Trustees and Chairman of An Bord Rialacha. I thank the Trustees for their diligent care. And in thanking of the members of the previous Bord Rialacha, I now warmly welcome the new members of An Bord Rialacha, whose generosity in time and commitment is very much appreciated. To one and all, therefore, Dochus credav agus gra, biach gebroch na stúr de vogri. Benach day orif.
The Dean of the Faculty of Education, Professor Theresa O'Doherty, will present the candidates for the conferring of undergraduate and thought postgraduate degrees in education.
President, the Academic Council of the University has been satisfied that the following candidates are worthy to be conferred with undergraduate and taught postgraduate awards. Therefore, I present the candidates and request you to confer the awards on them.
Bachelor San Educus, degree of Bachelor of Education. Juliana Ahern. Maeve Ahern. Lisa Anglin. Aidan Barrett. Patricia Barron. Jennifer Barry. Sarah Barton. Maeve Beechener. Patricia Hannah Bennett. Laura Bergen. Sinead Bevan. Kieran Michael Bulger. Patrick Burke. Shauna Brophy. Quiva Jurek Buckley. Maria Buckley. Mary Buckley's been conferred in absentia because she's on a scholarship in Texas. Jenny Burke. Veronica Burke. Anthony Butler. Mary Breed Butler. Fiona Byrne. Niamh Byrne. Andrew Cagney. Emer Campion. Anne-Marie Cannon. Elisa Carroll. Aisling Casey. Anne-Marie Casey. Brandon Casey. Rebecca Casey. Emma Cashman. Aoife Clancy. Ronan Clancy. Karen Clark. Sarah Cohn. Niamh Catherine Coffey. Karen Coleman. Keelan Conboy, Moira Connaughton, Mairead Conroy, Elaine Considine, Conor Cooney, John Copley, Kevin Coppinger, Emer Corcoran, Niamh Corrigan, Paula Cosgrove, my apologies. Lorraine Costello, Anya Costello, Ellen Marie Costigan, Deirdre Cotter, Keith Cotter, Leah Coughlin, Leah Coyne, Joseph Patrick Cremin, Avril Cross, Mary Crotty, Deirdre Crowley, Hayley Cullinan, Adele Cummins, Ellen, that's what I said, yeah. Sorika Curtin, that's Sorika. Robert Cusson, Louise Daly, Cathal de Fuita, Katrina de Rochta, Sinead Deegan, Paddy Dennehy, Thomas Delan, Daniel Deneen, Dennis Deneen, Bridget Mary Doheny, Ciara Dollard, Nicola Mary Donoghue, Liam Donovan, Brian Dooley, Emily Dooley, Amy Duggan, Eric Duggan, Leo Duggan, Declan Early, James Fahy, Marguerite Fahy, Christopher Farley, Siobhan Fenton, Rachel Finnegan, Lorna Fitzgerald, Niamh Fitzgerald, Sinead Fitzgibbon. Aideen Josephine Fitzhenry. Ashlyn Flaherty. Marguerite Furlong. Lorraine Gallagher. Nicola Gallagher. Freddie Galvin. Claire Gardner. Elaine Garvin. Jamie Gavin. Niamh Gilligan. Kieran Gleeson. Sharon Gleeson. Anya Golden. Aoife Grace. Gemma Grace. Sinead Green. Amy Ellen Green. Rachel Griffin. Sean Griffin. Ronan Gubbins. Maeve Hackett. Imelda Hanley. Sarah Hansbury. Ciara Harrington. Alison Healy. James Healy. Jessica Healy. David Henchy. Aidan Hennessy. Grania Herbert. Orla Hickey. William Hickey. Emma Louise Hogan. Patricia Hogan. Kelsey Hurley. John Hutton. David Hyland. Laura Hines. Laura Ivory. Stephanie Ivory. Laura Jane Jones. Lindsay Jordan. Alva Joyce. Kevin Joyce. Jill Kavanagh. Enda Keena. Catherine Kelleher. Niamh Kelleher. Roisin Kate Kelleher. Aisling Marie Kelly. Emma Kelly. Siobhan Kelly. Rachel Kennelly. Alexandra Kennedy. Greg Kennedy. Siobhan Mairead Kennedy. Lauren Kennefic. Aisling Kenny. Kevin Cairn. Joanne Kiley. Aisling Killalay. Brenda Killalay. David Kerwin. Reid Kassan. Marianne Lambert. Coleman Lane. Olivia Lane. Peter Thomas Lane. Padraig Larkin. Chloe Lawler. Lorraine Madden. Margaret Mary Maher. Eloise Mangan. Edward McLaughlin. Jenna Megan Collins. Debbie Moriarty. Bear Morrissey. Deirdre Ní Cannon. Emer O'Brien. Emma O'Brien. Richard O'Brien. Carmel O'Callaghan. Aina O'Connor. Rachel O'Doherty. William O'Grady. Roisin O'Mahony. Conor O'Sullivan. Claire Ann Quinn. Angela Ryan. Sorika Maria Ryan. Rachel Sheehan. Karen Short. Cathy Spillane. Aisling Stakelum. Orla Stanley Reardon. And the honour of being the last BEd graduate this morning goes to Conor Staunton. So perhaps we could have a collective applause for the entire class. Bachelor Education San Idicus agus Sicolaíocht, Bachelor of Education in Education and Psychology, Colin Barry. Susan Brown. Laura Butler. Helen Cartwright. Alva Costello. Kate Crehan. Trina Curtin. Nora Daly. Roisin Daly. Brendan Delaney. Deirdre Dennehy. Kate English. Hilary Ennett. Kate Finucane. Ellen Flynn. Jenny Glennon. Niamh Hayes. Kathleen Horgan. Ciara Kennedy. Amy Looney. Niamh McCadden. Cormac McCarthy. Niamh Moore. Clean O'Connor. Christine O'Keefe. Kate O'Mara. Sheila O'Regan. Sam Reynolds. Kathy Sands. Charlene Whitney. And our last graduate in the group is Amy Young. So perhaps we could have a round of applause for the entire group at this stage. Diploma Ircamus and Educas Bunvún Toirach. Graduate Diploma in Education, Primary Teaching, Moira Begley. Fiona Birmingham. Rachel Burke. Orla Clancy. John Conlon. Aisling Considine. Aoife Coughlin. Jennifer Culhan. Ciara Cullen. Hazel Curran. Antoinette Dalton. Teresa Daly. Michelle Davern. Jennifer Dean. Victoria Duggan. Chantal Fehely. Niamh Finn. Rena Garvey. Adrian Heaslip. Grace Hogan. Deirdre Hurley. Siobhan King. Elisa Kinsella. Emma Lane. Emma Larkin. Breed Maher. Sarah Martin. Danielle Mansell. Michelle McCoy. Aoife McNamara. Noel McSweeney. Marianne Meehan. Michael Menace. Niamh Mulcahy. Gavin Murphy. Siobhan Ainig. Ciara Ní Deirdre Ní Éiní. Niamh Ní Huirishk. Whelan Nick Gowan. Micheál O'Connor. Donncha O'Higgin. Cian O'Connor. Dermot O'Connor. Lisa O'Driscoll. Luke O'Farrell. Sharon O'Gorman. William O'Mahony. Elaine O'Rourke. Goretti O'Sullivan. Grania Patton. Darrell Pearson. Eve Quigley. Deirdre Quinn. Sophia Quinn. Mary Rooney. Claire Ryan. Lauren Ryan. Laura Scanlon. Keely Sheehan. Roisin Slattery. Breed Stack. Padraig Wallace. Kate Walsh. And finally, Caroline Walters. So a round of applause for the entire group, please. Diploma Ircéma, Technoliacht Fáisnéise agus Commerceáide sa Bhunaidechas, Graduate Diploma in Information and Communication Technologies in Primary Education. Gerard Coughlin. Dermot Hickey. John Hurley. Leanne Lynch. Henry Martin. Anne-Marie Meehan. Patrick O'Neill. And the very last graduand of the morning, Jennifer Stokes. So I'd invite you to give a round of applause for the small group there. I now have great pleasure in introducing the special awards. Each year the college gives gold medals to the student who comes out on top of the head of the class, of the undergraduate class. And this year in the B.Ed group, the winner of the gold medal to the graduate who came first in the B.Ed degree is Lorraine Costello. And Lorraine will be presented with her medal by the President of the College, Professor Michael Hayes. In the B.Ed in Education and Psychology cohort, the winner of the gold medal is Jenny Glennon. President is also presenting Jenny's award. The next gold medal is to the student who came first in the Graduate Diploma in Education Primary Teaching, and the winner there is Ciara Cullen. We now come to the Certificate in Religious Education, and these gold medals are presented to the graduates of the B.Ed or B.Ed in Education Psychology and the Graduate Diploma in Education Primary Teaching programmes, who were awarded first place in the Certificate in Religion in their respective programmes. And the winner on the B.Ed is actually in the afternoon session, but in the B.Ed in Education Psychology, the winner is Cormac McCarthy. And the award will be presented by Bishop Brendan Leahy. Now, we have three people who tied for the gold medal in the Graduate Diploma in Education Primary Teaching, and all three are receiving awards. So if I call the three of your names together and all three of you come on stage, it might get a bit cramped up here, but I'd say we'll manage. So the three winners are Antoinette Dalton, Rena Garvey and Michelle McCoy. It is getting cramped. If you just You better stay for a group photograph as well, so if you just stay. Yeah. Okay. Now, the next prize is the Douche, Carlisle and Blake, and this is presented by the Department of Education and Skills to the graduate who's awarded first place in Education, Theory and Practice on either the BEd or the BEd in Education and Psychology programme. So the winner can come from either of those programmes. And this year the winner is from the BEd in Education and Psychology programme. It's Alva Costello. To present the award, we have Dr. Carmel O'Doherty, who's a Divisional Inspector with the DES. Our next award is the Baun Veer Foster, and this is presented by the Irish National Teachers Organisation to the graduate who's awarded first place in teaching practice and curriculum education. There are separate awards for the BEd and the BEd in Education and Psychology programmes. So on the BEd programme, the winner is Aoife Clancy. And Aoife's award will be presented by the President of the INTO, Brendan O'Sullivan. And the winner on the BEd in Education and Psychology programme is Sheila O'Regan. Okay, Sanish Bowney Vromel. Bronter an Bown Shaw an Gamia I'm Sheen an Kadach. So Gaelga either came in a BA agus BEd. But while an Gleach ear Chlorahor an Kalashta, Shawnee O'Bromel con an Douche of Ronuwer. And it's our Deirdre Ní Concannon. The next award is the Kieran Burke Fellowship, and this is presented to the graduate who is awarded first place in Education Foundation subjects in either the BEd or the BEd in Education Psychology Part 2. The fellowship is awarded by the college in memory of the late Kieran Burke, who was a lecturer in psychology for 20 years between 1974 and 1994. The winner didn't even know, she told me she didn't even know she had won it till this morning, so it came as a pleasant surprise to her. And the winner is Deirdre Dennehy from the BEd in Education and Psychology. And the college president will present the award. There's been a remarkable distribution of the medals this year, much more than usual. Normally 2 or 3 people clean up all the awards, so this year it's been a very equitable distribution. But some of that's about to change now, as you'll see some familiar faces coming back to the platform. We now move to the silver medals. Silver medals are presented to the graduate who obtained first place in the various subject areas in either the BEd, the BA, or the BA in Education and Psychology. And in Gaelga, the winner is Deirdre Ní Concannon. And to present her award, we have the Head of Department, Maureen Nocton. In mathematics, we have joint winners, and one of the awardees was presented yesterday, and the second winner is about to be presented now, and that's Lorraine Costello from the BEd. And Lorraine will be presented with our medal by the Head of Department, Diarmuid O'Driscoll. That's not the prize, believe it or not. The prize is the medal, Diarmuid.
I thought the medal was in her hand. That's the medal.
In philosophy, the winner is Lindsay Jordan. And Lindsay will be presented with her award by the Head of the Philosophy Department, Dr. Niall Keane. The winner in psychology is on the BEd in Education and Psychology programme, and the winner is Jenny Glennon again. And Dr. Kerry Greer, Head of the Psychology Department, will present the award. We now move to the awards for outstanding achievement, and we have an uncommonly high number of awards for outstanding achievement this year, and there are 4 of them that are about to be presented now. The first winner is Alva Costello on the BEd in Education and Psychology, and I got to tell you in each case why we're presenting the awards. I have to say, in this particular case, there were several of our psychology graduates who distinguished themselves this year, and it was difficult just to select one winner. But when you hear the list of Alva's achievements, I know you'll recognise why she deserves the award. She got first prize for the undergraduate oral presentation at the 35th Annual Conference of Psychology Students in Ireland in 2013. She was highly commended in the 2013 Undergraduates Awards in the Teacher Education category. In 2012, she won an award for excellence from the MIC Foundation for Academic Achievements, and she also spent time in an internship in developmental and education psychology at Harvard Graduate School of Education in 2012. So for these achievements, Alva is to be presented with her award for outstanding achievement by the President of the College. By any standards, the last year was an exceptional year in the sporting annals of the college. We came damn close to winning the Fitzgibbon Cup, so much so that the Irish Examiner, the night before, the morning of the final, wrote as follows: "Whatever happens in the final at Pearse Stadium later today, Mary Immaculate College have already created Fitzgibbon Cup history, the first team from the Little Limerick College to reach this stage of the fabled college competition." It was, as I said, a truly remarkable one, and we performed outstandingly well in the final as well. And that's recognised in the fact that 3 of the members of the team are being given special awards here today, not only for this, but for their other achievements as well. And the first recipient is Luke O'Farrell, who was a member of that team and was also most unfortunate in terms of came very close in the All-Ireland final in the first match and then was pipped in the replay. So for his achievement there, we're delighted to present Luke with the award for outstanding. Our next winner is John Connellan, who's graduating on the graduate diploma in education and psychology. John captained the Fitzgibbon. Oh, you're not actually. I changed your programme. Sorry, you're graduating obviously in the graduate diploma in education, primary teaching. Sorry for the transfer. You captained the Fitzgibbon Cup team, and as well as that, your outstanding success is that you were a member of the successful Clare team that won an All-Ireland hurling medal this year, and we're delighted to present you with it. Okay, don't go, John, because we're going to need you for something special in a moment. Okay. Another member of the winning Clare team is Colm Galvin, who's a BA student in second year, and in addition to being on the Fitzgibbon Cup team and winning an All-Ireland senior hurling medal, he also won an under-21 All-Ireland hurling medal. So we're delighted to present him with the award for that. Those achievements. At this point, I'd like to ask Saoirse Bulfin, who's a member of the backroom team and the very successful Clare team, and also, more famously, a graduate of this college. I'd like to ask him to join the two lads and the president on stage to take their photograph with the You better mind that, Saoirse. I now call upon Professor Don Barry, President of the University of Limerick, to make his conferring address.
Bishop Leahy, members of On Board Rialta, and President of Mary I, distinguished guests, parents, friends, families, and most especially members of the graduating class of 2013. In all fairness, asking a Corkman to get up and speak immediately. But I suppose the Clare have to make the most of it, because next year I'm sure Luke O'Farrell will be back here with the same cup. What it says here and what I'm supposed to say is it's a great pleasure and a privilege for me to address you, but I just couldn't really see myself sticking to the script after that outrageous display. Typical Clare, you know. Anyway, today we have an occasion where we reward the effort and the hard work that our students have put into their studies over the last number of years. It's a day when we rejoice in their achievements and gladly celebrate their success with them. And I just want to say to you, all the graduates here, that we at UL and at Mary I are very proud of you and of your achievements. In this hall today, I'm sure there are many stories from the past few years of challenges overcome and of goals met. Stories of deadlines, projects and examinations, moments of despair, and moments of illumination. No moment of illumination? Not even one? But I presume there are many other stories as well of great friendships formed and of epic adventures that will become even more epic whenever you're lucky enough to get together in the years and decades ahead and remember back on your time here at Mary I. So before I go any further, I would just ask you, the graduates, to pause for a moment, to take stock, look around you, and enjoy this moment right here. This is your moment. So breathe it in and be very proud of yourself and of your achievements. I also want to pay a special tribute to all those who are basking in the reflected glory of our graduates, including parents, spouses, partners, children, siblings, friends and teachers, those who are here with us and those who could not be with us to join in the celebrations. They too deserve immense credit for their role in helping our graduates get through the rigors of a university program. Now, you graduate at a time of extraordinary economic challenge and uncertainty, I guess, about what the future will bring, and I want to try and say something to you about that. I want you to remember that you are among the best of what this country has to offer the world, and what you have earned here today is the right to move on and to leave the past behind. So have confidence in yourself. You can succeed. Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "There is no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." End of quote. And so as you leave here today, I want to say to you, exhaust every opportunity, take every chance, and follow every road that will get you one step closer to where you want to be. This unfortunate situation our country is in will not last. It can't last, so do not. Do not lay the foundations of your future on it. Do not settle because you think you have to. You have a career ahead of you, a ways to go. So think big about yourself and about your future. As you have received qualifications in education today, I'd just like to share this thought with you. It's from Anatole France, a poet, journalist, novelist, and winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature. And he once said, 9/10 of education is encouragement. Your role as an educator is to try and unlock the optimal potential of every student that you come across in your class. Now, this is going to be difficult in the years ahead. Larger classes and less individual time with students will continue to present more challenges to you. However, you must recognize how powerful encouragement is in motivating students, young and old, to make that extra effort. Encouragement will inspire, incite, stimulate further interest, and it will, above all, create a smile in your students. Do not underestimate its potential. The American President Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future." And I have no doubt whatsoever, that all of you will succeed in inspiring many generations to come as you go through your careers and your lives. So in conclusion, can I just say that my colleagues and I wish you every success as you leave to begin the rest of your lives. I hope that your time here at Mary I has provided you with the foundation you need and deserve for a richly challenging and fulfilling life. My very best wishes to each and every one of you. Gunari Gagal live.
Pleased to call upon Professor Michael A. Hayes, President of Mary Immaculate College, to make his conferring address. Professor Hayes.
Chair of On Board Rialaha, Bishop Brendan Leahy, President of the University of Limerick, Professor Don Barry, members of On Board Rialaha, college staff and students, distinguished guests, parents, family, friends, and graduates of 2013. Tá an áthas orm céad míle fáilte a chóróibh ile go dtí coláiste mhuireadh an small inniu. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the ceremony this morning. I want to extend my warmest congratulations to the class of 2013 for arriving at this milestone in your lives. I share your pride and I delight in your presence here. Anthropologists speak of rites of passage, those rituals during which people take on a new status and are reborn into society as new and different persons. Those of you who have graduated this morning have gone through such a ritual, with the forms of this ceremony and even the academic dress you wear corresponding to the movements and costumes of a rite of passage. But what sort of new person have you become now that you are a Mary I graduate? We at Mary Immaculate College are confident that you have been well prepared, not only for a successful career, but also for a flourishing life. You have been helped here to develop as a whole person, intellectually, personally, and spiritually, as symbolized on our campus by the proximity of wonderful teaching spaces, state-of-the-art sport facilities, the chapel, and our Lime Tree Theatre. For in this place, education is not the utilitarian pursuit of skills. Rather, it is based on the transformation of lives directed towards the building of the common good of society in Ireland and beyond. Your intellectual skills, especially to understand and analyze, to generate creative new ideas and to exercise independence of mind, have grown enormously. So too has your ability to express yourself orally and in writing. And what of the fact that you have been part of a relatively small community characterized by a desire for trust and respect built on its Catholic ethos? It is my hope that from this you have developed strong values of regards for others, of the need to make a positive contribution in the world, of respect for creation. I hope that amongst the values that you will take away from here are that of loyalty, kinship, and generosity. Loyalty to your academic discipline, enshrined by academic freedom and the pursuit of knowledge. Kinship to the friends you have made here and to the staff whose raison d'etre has been to support your learning. And generosity to those whom you will meet in the future, and in particular to those who are less fortunate than you. We have over 1,000, 1,010 to be precise, students graduating at 3 different ceremonies yesterday and today, including 18 PhDs. This year, 74 of our students received first-class honours from undergraduate degree programmes and graduate diploma in education primary teaching programme in the college. In recognition of their stellar academic success in accomplishing this, these students were granted a Mary Immaculate College President's Scholarship Award for the academic year 2013-14. The President's Scholarship Awards have come into existence in response to the college's strategic plan 2012 to 2016, and in particular, our vision of enabling worthy students to pursue higher-level learning opportunities and research of outstanding quality at this time of unprecedented change and renewal and reform in Irish education. Their scholarship award represents our investment in our students' continuing professional development through established programs of excellence in a range of postgraduate subject areas. In September, the college community was delighted to hear the announcement that 4 of the college students were shortlisted by a panel of international academics for a prize in the prestigious International Undergraduate Awards competition. These 4 students, 3 from the Faculty of Education, Katie Curran, Alva Costello, and Jenny Glennon, and 1 from the Faculty of Arts, were highly commended from among 3,771 applicants from 182 institutions and 25 nationalities for their innovative undergraduate research. Mary Immaculate College was the only institution in Ireland to have 2 students in the top 10% within the psychology division. It is a great honour for us that our students are recognised in this way, and it is an excellent example of the quality of our graduates. It's also a tribute to all the staff who have contributed to the 3rd level experience of these students, who continue to excel and flourish at both national and international academic stage. 2 key features of our college's mission statements are the promotion of academic excellence and our commitment to enabling all our students to attain their full potential. In congratulating our 18 PhD graduates on their wonderful achievement, I would particularly like to acknowledge the inspirational journey of some of those graduates who first entered the college through the foundation program or through one of the college's access routes. While you have been a student here, the college has been engaged in what is known as the strategic dialogue process. Shortly after the publication in 2011, the landmark National Strategy for Higher Education to 2030, the Higher Education Executive Authority, the HEA, initiated a strategic dialogue with the higher education sector towards delivery of that vision set out in the national strategy. In 2012, the HEA invited all higher education institutions to set out their intended strategic posture within the new higher education landscape. And additionally, colleges of education were asked to put forward their vision and strategy for the academic provision of initial teacher education. We submitted comprehensive documents under these processes, and this has been followed by 2 major recommendations by the Minister for Education and Skills. One, that MIC should form part of a Midwest regional cluster along with the University of Limerick and the Limerick Institute of Technology. And 2, that the college should join with UL in establishing an Institute of Excellence for Teacher Education. We at MIC, together with our partner institutions, have welcomed these recommendations. They recognise the strong tradition of interinstitutional collaboration that has existed between us and acknowledges the outstanding contribution to teacher education in a national context that has been made by us. In August of this year, all higher education institutions were asked by the HEA to set out their programme of activities for the next 3 years. This exercise involves the articulation of institutional objectives that are aligned to the goals contained in the National Strategy for Higher Education, and the setting of performance indicators and measurable targets that will achieve these goals. I am pleased to tell you that this college has produced a detailed and robust document, and we expect that this will form the basis of what is known as a performance compact between MIC and the HEA that sets out our mutual aspirations. Our performance compact is fully articulated within our institution's strategic plan, and we are already well on our way towards full delivery of the targets we set for ourselves. But today is about our graduates. And of course, behind every graduate, there are always other people to be found. Dedicated mothers and fathers, grandparents, spouses or partners, relatives or friends, who've also been part of this process. From major sacrifice of financial support at one end to the kindly provision of advice in the bleaker times on the other. On behalf of Mary Immaculate College and its graduates, let me express our gratitude to you, and you know who you are, for your generosity, your strength, and your trust in the years that have led to this day, and for the immense difference those qualities have made to those who have graduated. I now invite our graduates to stand for a moment. And to express your gratitude to these wonderful people who are here with you today. Six years. I wish now on your behalf to thank the Mary Immaculate College staff members from the academic faculties and the professional service departments who have worked with you over several years to help you arrive at this happy day. Their dedication and expertise in this school of learning has helped transform you into the skilled, competent, aware individuals that you are today. We have much to thank them for. Please join me in acknowledging their professionalism and commitment. I want to thank also the University of Limerick, which has ratified your degrees and deemed your standard of achievement suitable for admission to the ranks of graduates. I want to thank in particular the President of the University, Professor Don Barry. On behalf of the College, I express our appreciation to all the University staff who have assisted our graduates in their passage through the College. And a special thank you to the Mace Bearer for the University of Limerick, John O'Neill. And to Mary Dermody, for our sign language interpreter. We are a college. We as a college is not just a community of current staff and students. We're a college that remembers its alumni, including you who have graduated today, and looks forward to those who are to come. We are a people with a shared memory, with a shared sense of who we are now, and with a shared hope in the future that lies gently in God's hands. We will not forget you, and we invite all of you to keep involved with us so that you remain part of the life and experience of Mary I. Today you join a band of some 22,000 women and men who have graced this place and graduated here since 1898. Stay in touch with us, and I commend to you our Alumni Association and invite you to join it. As graduates, you go into a world which is different from those who have gone before you from here. As Professor Barry has indicated, you go into a world of economic and social insecurity, where former certainties about employment and identity can no longer be assumed. But your education and formation here will put you in good stead to meet these and other challenges. For here you have been helped to play your role in creating a new knowledge society, but more importantly, a just society. It would be amiss of me not to offer a thought to take away. One of the most beautiful phrases in any language. In English, it's only 4 words. In Irish, it's a few more. How can I help? Placing that phrase, how can I help, at the heart of all your endeavors will ensure not only will you flourish, but you will enable the world around you to flourish. And for now, let me, on behalf of the college, wish you all the best for your lives and careers today and in the future. And with this rite of passage concluding, bid you Godspeed. Godugad dia got rá agus benacht díobh bhór dros saoil. Tá súlagam go méid ládas a guibh, go raibh míle maith a guibh go léir.